Looking for a fast-charging, ultra-responsive stylus for your iPad? Meet the 2X Fast Charge Active Stylus Pen, designed for 2018 to 2025 Apple iPads. Take your creativity and productivity to the next level. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
Welcome to Show Lovers Update, the latest news from the world of Westeros and beyond, and today we're talking about George R.R. Martin's latest update on his long-awaited novel, The Winds of Winter. So, fans have been waiting for what feels like an eternity for a release date, or even just some word that the book is finally coming along, but not this time. In fact, Mr. Martin has dropped a bombshell that's got everyone in a state of panic. He's working on an animated feature adaptation of Howard Waldrop's novella, A Dozen Tough Jobs. That's right, folks. George R.R. Martin, the mastermind behind Game of Thrones, is trading in his pen for a director's chair and taking on an animated project that has nothing to do with Westeros or the Winds of Winter. And you know what really gets our show moving? He's basically saying it's time to move on from both. Now, this isn't the first time Martin has addressed fan expectations when it comes to his work. In a recent post on his official website, he basically told fans that they're always going to be left hanging because, let's face it, The Winds of Winter just takes forever to finish. He joked about getting someone else to write it for him and admitted that maybe, just maybe, the book will never be finished if he even tries. But despite all this, Martin is still working on a Song of Ice and Fire series, albeit on other books not directly related to the epic fantasy we all know and love. He mentioned his Wildcard series in particular, saying fans seem to hate that too, probably because they don't care about those either. And let's be honest, folks, he does have some pretty impressive credentials, winning multiple Hugo Awards for his work. However, this latest announcement shows that Martin really doesn't see The Winds of Winter as the top priority anymore. He even joked that maybe it is time to hang up the quill and spend his days doing whatever floats your boat, editing books, traveling, or just generally spending money. And honestly, who can blame him? We've all been waiting far too long for this book. But here's the thing. Martin says he does care about Westeros and its characters, the Starks, Lannisters, Targaryens, you name it, more than we could ever imagine. So while this might seem like a slap in the face to some fans, it's actually just another glimpse into the mind of one of our favorite authors. In the end, Martin's decision is all about giving us what he wants, and what he wants right now is to tell his story in an animated film about tough jobs. And if that means leaving the Winds of Winter behind for a little while longer, so be it. After all, as Martin would say, you can't rush art.